One of the things that people ask me when it comes to, my program is, so there are lots of YouTube videos online for free. Can't I just heal through my breakup using free EFT videos, or should I really join a program, or should I really work one-on-one with a practitioner? And here's the short answer. So if you want to work with your surface level emotions that come up during the day, this might be waves of sadness, or waves of panic, or stress or frustration or something like that. These surface level emotions that come up can definitely be dealt with these EFT videos that are online on YouTube. There's lots of wonderful practitioners on there. I know that I have definitely used those kind of videos for a wide variety of things in my life. But the short answer is that if you really want to heal forward and process your emotions that come up during the breakup, that are not just, the reactions that you're having, but the actual reasons for why you're having these emotional reactions. Why do you have these specific wounds? Are they tied to other wounds? They usually are. It's usually something that, happened in our past that can kind of be linked, that really tends to dig up a lot of things. The other thing that's important to note is your attachment style has a huge part that plays a huge part in how you feel after a breakup. Do you feel rejected? Do you feel abandoned? Do you feel like you're not good enough? Do you feel like that you're ruined or you're too much? All of these kind of feelings can be especially triggered with your attachment style, whether you're anxious or a fearful avoidant or an avoidant attachment style. And increasingly, what people understand is that when it comes to a breakup, what happens is you get all of these belief wounds that get triggered. Beliefs like I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve love, or there's something wrong with me. And we might know rationally in our head that that doesn't make any sense, that we're a good person and stuff like that. But in that moment of pain, especially if somebody has broken up with us, especially if we were ghosted, especially if we feel like we were mistreated after everything that we gave, we can really have these belief wounds that make us feel, don't make us feel confident. We might feel unworthy of another relationship. We might feel that, we're completely, ruined or something like that. And so it's important to understand that when it comes to processing these kinds of emotions and belief wounds, that you work with a practitioner. Because EFT is not just, 10-minute videos. There are a whole variety of techniques that can be used for different things. And a practitioner would know this in order to figure out, like, what do you need in that specific moment? Do you need to go back to a certain something that somebody said, or something that somebody did, or a certain event that maybe is still, has a huge emotional charge that needs to be reduced so that you can stop getting triggered by this? So anyway, there's a whole bunch of possibilities when it comes to working with the practitioner one-on-one and getting to know your specific situation, what kind of belief wounds you have now, what is at the core of a lot of the pain. Because often it's not just, that you miss the person. Often that's kind of one of the things, but it might be, it's like the way that you felt. And did this make you feel safe when nothing else did? But actually, were you just trying to grab onto somebody for the sake of not being alone? I mean, there's so many different possibilities. And this is where, if you think of our wounds kind of like an onion, and our nervous system combined. On the outside, we can use the EFT videos to self-regulate, to calm down, to, be able to get up and go to work, to keep going on during our day with EFT tapping. This is something that I also teach my clients, certain very easy techniques that beginners can do to be able to self-regulate throughout the day. But when it really comes to healing and processing the pain of a breakup or a divorce or whatever, this is where, working in a program for a longer period of time, and also having that, support with the community. So if this sounds like something that you could be needing in the near future, like and subscribe for more, and stay tuned.